Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today I'm in sunny Mallorca on board a boat I've listed for sale, a 2024 Sunseeker Predator 65 called Serenity, and I am with my colleague
Tom from Sunseeker in the UK. So yeah,
welcome on board. Tom, I want to talk everyone through why they should buy this boat, my listing here in Mallorca.
Well, let's go and have a look
So I've listed this boat for sale, having recently supplied this boat, and the client absolutely loves our service, Tom.
Good to hear.
He's talking about the team in Mallorca, loves the product, and this is an experienced boat owner, races powerboats all over the world, so this is a really informed, experienced owner, and he's in love with this. But it's not big enough.
Nice problems to have.
It's a nice problem to have, and I've got that great situation where I want to help upgrade this client into a larger Sunseeker. So we need to get this boat sold to a new owner, Tom.
Guide me through. So you know this boat better than I do because you supplied it. So let's talk about some of the extras on board this actual boat.
Yes.
Behind us here we've got the garage.
We have.
We're going to cut to some clever B-roll in a minute, aren't we?
The 65 Predator garage is amazing.
It's the flat floor, isn't it? I find one of the real key features in there. It's so easy to get in and out of that garage.
Well, we've got lots of things, haven't we? So we've got this composite decking that's all the way through the garage floor, so it makes it more aesthetically pleasing. Really high head height, lots of space next to the Williams, so you could put lots of other toys, sea-bobs. So you've got a garage that can store way more than just squeezing in a tender.
Just a tender, yeah.
Love the overhead rain head shower.
And the lights, don't forget the lights.
And the lights, that's amazing. So this owner bought a Williams 345 sports jet.
Yeah.
He's going to include that tender in this, subject to the offer price. We've driven the tender, in fact I've just been driving it.
I think it'll be interesting as well in the footage to just show, perhaps speed up a little bit, just how easy it is to launch a tender. I mean, the owner pretty much did it single-handed.
Yeah.
And it was fairly effortless.
I think the back end of this boat is very impressive on any boat that we've filmed and we've seen. Hydraulic bathing platform, which we saw in the tender launching section.
And you could, if you wanted to, put a jet ski out here if you wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely, 450 kilo lifting capacity, so that's a lovely feature on this particular boat. And this composite deck is throughout, and I love with Sunseeker the way they've designed this sculpted shape in the back end. So
I think, like we were saying then, it's a super practical area, but it's also great looking, isn't it? It looks fantastic.
I don't know whether you're getting the screaming of the kids being towed behind a sports boat here. Right, so back end, let's go in the aft cockpit. You can see the sun pad moulding, that's huge, but let's go up and you'll see how big that is. Tom, this cockpit's got the C-shaped seating, so let's talk through that when we go up.
Go and have a look. Oh, it's a bit cooler up here out of the sun. I love the way that sun pad cushion rolls over the back there, really invites you into the space.
Yeah, and detail everywhere, stainless detail everywhere. I love the Sunseeker logo in the gate, and the gate's really impressive. The handholds on the side of the sun pad mouldings, and even stainless steel cup holders.
Yeah.
Love that.
And you've got the sun awning, the electric sun awning on the rear here of the...
Yeah, so the bimini was extra. That was an optional extra. This particular layout was an optional extra, so this owner went for this C-shaped seating just to maximise all the seating and chill out area in this space. That window is so cool. These modules here in the design just gives you protection from the wind, but you've still got glazing so you can see out.
Nice spot to sit. Yeah, here's probably a lovely place to sit while you're cruising. Folding table.
Folding table, that's a nice feature, of course, if you added director chairs just so you could all sit around here. Interestingly, crew cabin in here.
Okay, so we're looking there.
So, berth for one captain, and that's accessed via descending down this set of stairs. Not the most practical of access ways, but actually once you're in there, the captain's got a reasonable amount of space, so that's a decent feature for somebody that wants a captain. I think the reason it's here and the way Sunseeker have designed this is that fundamentally, because this boat is IPS driven, so this is twin IPS 1350s, so 1,000 horsepower each side, but it has a joystick control with IPS, and we talked about that, we'll come on to more of that in a minute. It gives the user so much control that for most users, they don't want a captain.
Well, I mean, I think it's important to point out here, I mean, when we left the mooring here in Alcudia, the owner of the boat actually took her off the mooring single-handed, and, you know, he's done that regularly on his own.
He did everything, the lines, the whole lot, we did nothing.
And, you know, yes, he has experience, but it just shows you that this size of boat is very manageable.
Yeah.
I think this space is great for entertaining. I love the light detailing, you can just see it's very bright, but you can see the LED strip lighting under there, really nice feature. That synthetic teak, as we said, runs all the way up here. We've got no threshold on the door.
Single level floor.
Single level floor.
How many times do you kick your feet on boats with a sill here? Electric window.
Yep. So
Yeah, love that. So that's press a button here, and that window closes, and then you've got this.
I've just spotted something I've not noticed before, Steve. You can't put the window up when that's over. That's clever. You must have a sensor in. Look, if you turn that over,
Yeah, for sure.
it puts
Oh, the lights go
on.
red.
Look at that. Never knew that.
Oh, very good. 3-stage patio door. That's manual, but
Yeah.
really chunky, very chunky and
it's really,
strong
really
kit. And actually, when you're closing it, this really feels like a solid piece of engineering. Love that from Sunseeker. So that's the aft end. This has the med pack, so it has the electric stern docking winches. It has the Besons-only hydraulic passerelle, and you certainly in the med need that to get off the boat. So that was a good feature. But should we go outside before we go in?
Yeah, it's cool in there. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's go up on the bow
Yeah.
first.
So side decks, Tom.
Yeah.
They are humongous.
So easy to get out there,
Yeah.
and no steps either.
So let's go forward.
Let's go and have a look. So up here, what a great space. There really is so much room up here, and as you said, those side decks are huge.
They're
Walking up
huge.
there is
Very elegant design as well from Sunseeker. All that glazing on the side.
Yeah.
No mullions at all, just glazing.
And we'll come to where that really comes into its own, in my opinion, is when we go into the saloon to look through those windows.
So some really cool features here, look, Tom. So mobile phone charging socket here,
charger, or charger, sorry.
USB
Yep.
socket. Lots of stainless cup holders up here. Folding backrests.
Yeah, so we've got these here.
So that's a nice feature, folding backrest. So lots of sunbathing, lots of seating here. This boat's got this was an optional extra, but this boat's got the carbon fibre sunshade.
Okay.
If we cut into that really transforms this area if you just need to get out the sun.
Daylight today, if you wanted to get out of the sun, then you can enclose this whole
Yeah,
space.
and it looks pretty cool as well, huh?
Yeah. It's
Looks really nice.
Real nice feature.
Composite decking all the way down the side decks, that feels really nice. And one thing that Sunseeker did at this generation of boats, if you remember, they replaced the wires with actual solid stainless steel tubing.
It feels much more.
Real big boat feel here,
Yeah,
doesn't
gives
it?
a
It
big
feels
feel.
really high quality, so I love that. Interestingly, this owner has upgraded the anchor himself.
Yeah.
So he said that the 40 kilogram Delta anchor, he felt it wasn't big enough. So he spent, I think he said €6,000-7,000.
Yeah, okay. On
More
the
than his scooter, apparently.
Ultramarine.
Ultramarine
Yeah,
anchor,
nice.
so a 45 kilogram stainless steel anchor, and that's with 90 meters of galvanized chain.
A lot of our clients have gone over to the Ultramarines now, and I think they really
Yeah.
are the leader in that.
Well, we're anchored today, and we're solid
Yeah,
as rock with
very
this
much
Ultra,
so.
so that was a nice feature, and
And
this
we're-
obviously.
Deck wash as well, I spot up there. Is that deck wash?
Yeah, so freshwater deck wash, that's a really nice feature. The water here where we are in Majorca is the north of the island is really hard, so actually perhaps having filtration on filling the tank, so you've always got fresh filtered water. And then of course you can wash your decks with your own freshwater tank.
And keep the anchor windlass and the chain clean, and a very nice anchor.
Yeah, so quick anchor winch here, that's quite nice with your foot switches and of course control on the helm. But what a great space. I know we talk about this a lot, but this really is something that Sunseeker do spend a lot of time designing in Sunseekers.
Really usable space. Deep fender locker, we've put the fenders away. We've got all of the fenders for this boat in that anchor locker.
10 fenders in here?
Yeah, 10.
10 fenders.
Certainly a lot of fenders. So
Yeah.
that's, again, a practical side. Nice to be able to do that. I like the way these cleats have got the stains protection around as well, so you haven't got any chafing.
Yeah,
on
very
the
much so.
GLP.
Yeah, that's really good, yeah. The other thing that's really interesting design-wise, Sunseeker and engineering, Sunseeker don't have a mullion on the 65 Predator in this window.
As a single piece of glass, that is absolutely huge.
I mean, that is an engineering masterpiece from whoever's made that and supplied it to
It is
Sunseeker,
huge.
because that is a huge, huge piece of glass and has to be very strong
How
for
deep
safety.
are these lockers here? Okay, so you've got
More
the covers
storage.
for there, so yeah, really practical.
Yeah.
Probably even stick drinks in there if you wanted to, chuck a load of ice in there.
We haven't got it open at the moment, but that sunroof is absolutely
Yeah,
epic.
probably.
Should we go inside, Tom?
Yeah,
and
let's go and get in that
show the
AC.
view of that.
That glazing we'll come to in a minute with that view, but first things first, we've got the galley here on the port side.
Yeah, amazing. I mean,
Dishwasher.
very contemporary interior choice in here. So the upgraded Miele dishwasher.
Yeah.
This locker stores all the Sunseeker glassware. Interestingly, this boat had the upgraded aircon, so it's tropical spec aircon, which means it had the upgraded generator, diesel generator also, 17.5 kilowatt generator.
And even with that door open, you can definitely feel a
Oh, yeah,
difference
I mean,
in temperature.
this main deck space feels cool.
Yeah,
And
really
we've
nice.
got the whole back end of the boat open here, so that's really nice to see.
Usable galley, sensible worktop space. We've got
Yeah,
storage.
love these fridges, this stainless steel refrigeration and freezer. I think that's really nice. This was upgraded also, so this owner had the Frigo wine cooler. That was a nice upgrade.
As you said earlier on, no steps in here at all. So we've got a flat floor all the way from that
single
threshold
level,
all the way forward.
Yeah, amazing. Upgraded table. So this is an electric telescopic leg. So it's currently set up. Well, it's actually set up at the dining height, but the whole table does slide forward, lower down to be a coffee table, or the whole thing opens out, as we'll show you, into a nice big dining space.
So if you wanted to,
but really opulent, very luxurious, and of course I know you would expect that, but the design in here really is very, very contemporary. And here, Tom, the head height.
Yeah.
My God, I mean, I appreciate I'm vertically challenged, but my God, this is mad.
A lot of room there. Lots of different use of fabrics as well, textures in here. So we've got a different fabric on each side.
This boat has all the upgraded AV Performance Edition, so all the TVs are larger, they're all upgraded, and there's Sonos fitted throughout the boat. It also has a router, so a big Pepwave, I can't remember whether it's BR1 or BR2, but upgraded router with 4G, 5G SIM cards. Perfect. So you've got internet connectivity through cellular data, feeding all your Sonos system and all your TVs, so that's really nice. In here you've got your high-low TV, electric high-low TV. Do we move forward?
Let's go and have a look at that helm.
That window with no mullions.
Oh, look at it. I mean,
wow.
if we just stand out the way and let the cameraman just take in that view. I mean, you've got horizon, I don't know how many degrees that probably is, but all the way around, it's just incredible.
Wow. Didn't mention in the crew cabin that we've got the air conditioning fitted in there as well. That was an important thing that I should have mentioned.
So again, make that more useful.
And there is a Miele washer dryer washing machine fitted on here.
On board.
Yeah. So
what helm? Let's get the screen just on standby.
So this electric window on the side here is standard. Wrong one. But that's a nice feature. But look, let's just talk a little bit about IPS, right? So 1,000 horsepower, twin diesel Volvo IPS engines. This boat had the upgraded DPS. So how do we describe that? Skyhook, I think you say?
The dynamic positioning system allows you to push a button on the joystick over there and it will keep the boat in a certain position with a very accurate or more accurate GPS system than normal.
Yeah.
Great if you're coming to marina, maybe if you're single-handed, you can go and put the fenders out. You can just take time to think about your next movement. But yeah, really, really good system.
Yeah, and this boat also has the Volvo interceptor system, which is
running angles.
Great. So it's automatic. So I think Volvo say they give you 60% reduction in roll and pitch. Yeah. So those blades are deploying completely automatically to try and level off the boat, so that you don't get the stern digging in as heavily as you're accelerating, and they deploy to stop roll. So
improving efficiency, improving visibility as well for the screen, because you're not angled up quite high, flatter.
Yeah. And
as the visibility goes, you're not going to get anything better than that. I mean, if you are, on a passage, then you have got fantastic visibility that way.
These round chrome surrounded dials with this paddle wheel.
Okay, so that's operated from that paddle wheel down by you.
Yeah, I mean, that's so cool. Look at that. So you've got an analog-esque rev canter with a digital central piece that basically is replicating your Garmin information. So you've got speed, rudder angle, depth, lots of different bits of information here, fuel.
And up here on the helm, we've got the boat's main control system, so the CMA control system, which allows you to control all functions of the boat, is that right?
Start your generator, so you've got full AC and DC control, so all of your 12 volt systems and your 220 volt systems all controlled through here, including your air conditioning. Yeah, so if you want to turn on your main aircon compressors, that's all done through here. Let's not forget Seakeeper 18.
Yeah, it's pretty major.
Massive stabilizer, and today we're here. I know we talk about this a lot on our videos, but my goodness, this is
rock solid. And we've got a lot of traffic going by as we're just anchored outside here, outside of Cooley, and we've got all the boats whizzing by. So it's nice to have the Seakeeper on.
Upgraded bow thruster on here as well.
Progressive. We've spoken about that a lot before, but it makes a big difference.
Not sure you need it with IPS. Certainly when I drive these, I'm not.
No, I don't think it's a nice to have. It's not essential, but it's just on that odd occasion where you need that extra bit of control on the bow.
But all of these optional extras are all fitted on this boat. So of course, if you want to buy a Predator 65 that's turnkey, ready to go, supplied by us, maintained locally, then of course that's what we're here to do.
Definitely is a sensible option.
So what do you think? Downstairs, look at the accommodation?
Let's go and have a look at the accommodation. And I think, how many bathrooms have we got downstairs? Four bathrooms on a
65-foot boat.
Incredible. Yeah, very clever layout. Let's go and
cool.
have a look. Come down the stairs, we're now in the main accommodation space. We've got 3 cabins to show down here.
Luke, let's talk some tech stuff. So this boat had the upgraded grey water tank and the upgraded black water tank.
Really important if you're staying on board.
Yeah, well, it might sound insignificant, but if you're stood in the shower and your grey water tank fills up, that's a problem when you're covered in soap.
Yeah.
So having those tanks, not only is it really helpful for the user, in some marinas now in certain jurisdictions, they won't let you in unless you are equipped with these features. Storage under these stairs. This wood, again, single level here, so this fourth day head, or fourth toilet, so day head, this lobby, the twin, and this forward cabin are all single level. And this wood flooring here was optional extra, so as standard that's carpet, and this was all upgraded, quite a big extra actually to do that. Big mirror here, which is actually quite confusing sometimes when you walk down here with
the doors.
with where the space is.
It's very clever though, the way it gives you a bigger sense of space here.
But so we've got 3 ensuite cabins and a fourth toilet.
And the third cabin's a proper twin berth, not a bunk cabin, it's a proper twin cabin.
Yeah, this is a big boat. So shall I talk through this cabin first? This VIP, lots of upgrades in here, so lots of material upgrades, carpet upgrades, loads of detail. Tom, where do I start? So as I mentioned earlier, you've got the upgraded TVs, mobile phone charging next to the bed, all this stainless steel detail, all this undershelf and under counter lighting from Sunseeker are very, very nicely designed.
Did you mention the head height? Because that is, you've got so much head height all the way forward.
So much head height. And I love that the lighting design in the headboard, which one of the designers at Sunseeker tell me is supposed to imitate an S for a Sunseeker swoosh, so that's quite nice. But loads of different materials, loads of detail, love the big windows. And this is a big cabin for a VIP.
Yeah.
Little detail here, like little dressing table with stool, and a big ensuite bathroom, and as always, rain head shower in this bathroom, and the master, the towel rail is upgraded to heated. So we've got heated towel rails and big space in there with all throughout the boat, electric flush toilets and upgraded stones, so really lovely space. So what about the twin, Tom?
Twin behind me here, so as I mentioned a minute ago, it's a proper twin. So we've got 2 really nice size single berths in here. We've still got AV in here, so we've got television, so if this is going to be for the children, or you're longer on board, you want to catch up on some TV, then that's fair. Lots of lovely light detailing as you've got in that forward cabin, and you've still got a huge window on the starboard side there, which you'd have seen in the drone running shots, but those hull windows, this is where they come into their own. If we lift that blind up, I mean, what a view, even from the third cabin.
Wow.
As you mentioned, this is still an ensuite cabin, so behind you there, Steve, you've got a
nice big bathroom.
Ensuite, completely private because you've still got the day heads.
Fitted out like the other 2,
exactly
so
the same.
Big shower, rain
really
head
nice
shower.
arrangement, and a decent amount of hanging wardrobe space. So clients always talk to us about hanging wardrobe space, and as you can see there, that is for a third cabin, a good size.
So this day head, Tom, this fourth toilet, nice big sink, really conveniently located at the bottom of the stairs, more than enough space for a loo. Yeah, as I said, this isn't heated, this towel rail here, but so unique, my goodness, on a boat like this.
So unusual, and if you have got guests on board, like we're on board today as guests, you've got a bathroom for them to use.
So this is the Grand Master.
Okay, so I think perhaps explain that there's a couple of options for the master cabin area, but this is probably the preferred option, I would say, the Grand Master.
More of them are built with this than others, and this is, well, as it says, Grand Master, it is a very, very impressive space. So the door is here, so the door sits further forward, and you've got a lobby, working area, dressing area, which is all incorporated to a big master cabin.
Let's go down there. I see, Steve. So yeah, the Grand Master gives you this lovely area here, which has got lots of really nice stainless steel detailing. Turn those lights on for me. Behind here, we've got a private fridge for the master cabin.
Wow,
really nice. Yeah, lots. In the middle of the night, you've got water and whatever you need in there.
Yeah, and if this sliding door was closed, then you really do feel like you've got a huge space for a boat of this size. And again, lots of stainless steel detail, lots of lighting under the counters. Yeah, really well done for Sunseeker, I have to say this.
I think another thing just to point out is we've jumped on this boat today with a bit of notice, but it's immaculate, isn't it? It's very beautiful. Tidy. It's really easy for us to film a boat like this when it's this tidy and this clean.
Yes.
It's nice to see.
And the owner has used it in the small amount of time he's had it. So this was delivered to him back in May. And although he's done a few hours and we talked about that earlier, that he does go out single-handed, it's immaculate.
And then let's look at the main part of the cabin back here. So of course, full beam, with windows. I mean, what a view out that stuff.
So this was an optional arrangement here, these 2 seats and this table. We've talked about that on other Sunseekers and other videos, but that's really very nicely done, and the cabinetry, the way that's designed is beautiful. Huge bed,
Yeah.
My goodness, that's huge.
Wireless chargers as well tucked into these leather bands.
I love the Tomo, the Sunseeker swoosh. Yeah.
And that light detailing in here is with the other cabins, lots of lighting.
Yeah. Massive window.
Samsung
My
frame
goodness.
TV. Even the television in here just complements the space so well. Ensuite in here, probably I can imagine the biggest ensuite on board. Huge walk-in shower.
I mean, Tom, would it be fair to say, I think buyers will be aware of this, so it's not contentious to say it on camera, but boats have got very expensive. Yeah, we've been doing this a long time, and the price of boats have gone up a lot, significantly. And in fact, when we talk to buyers about getting on the water and getting into something like this, you know, their expectation generally is not always met because the pricing is very high. But I have to say, for Sunseeker, they have engineered in so much more detail. Actually, what they deliver to the consumer for this price, I would say, feels like good value.
It feels very premium, doesn't it? It feels very good quality.
So. I'm almost struggling to describe all the different details and features. My brain's struggling to process all the detail. But if you want to see it, arrange with us, and if you've got genuine interest in buying this boat, then reach out to me, as I'm the listing broker, and come and see it for yourself.
Come and have a look.
Yeah.
About time we go for a bit of a lift at anchor and go for a sea trial.
I think so. Should we do that?
Let's go.
Hopefully, Tom, we've been able to convey to viewers why they should buy this particular Sunseeker.
I think so. I think we've shown she's got a great specification. She's in beautiful condition.
Yeah. And
it's a great opportunity for somebody to get a boat like this down here in the Med.
Absolutely available for sale now.
Definitely. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed watching this video, we really would appreciate a subscribe. So hit the subscribe button, leave us a thumbs up. And if you're feeling really kind, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about this video. Got lots more to come. The details for this particular boat will be in the description below. And you'll have seen Steve's details on the actual video. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you.